Did you know that Belarus is often referred to as Europe's last dictatorship? Intrigued? Or are you just confused? Either way, let's dive in. Are you a fan of our video? Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Belarus is like that mysterious gift you get at a white elephant party. You're not quite sure what's inside, but you can't wait to find out. Bordered by Russia to the east, Ukraine to the south, Poland to the west, and Lithuania and Latvia to the northwest, this landlocked marvel is a fascinating blend of cultures and histories. Now that we know where to locate Belarus on a map, yes, it's that one, let's delve into its rich and tumultuous history. Belarus has a history that stretches back to the good old medieval times. Let's take a time machine back to the 9th century, when the region was known as Kievan Rus, a federation of Slavic tribes under the rule of the Varangians. Think of them as history's favorite party crashers. The Mongols crashed the party in the 13th century, leading to the formation of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, which included present-day Belarus. This duchy later merged with Poland in the 14th century, creating a large multinational state known as the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Fast forward to the late 18th century's game of who gets what. The Commonwealth was partitioned by its neighbors, Russia, Prussia, and Austria. Most of Belarus fell under the Russian Empire, marking a period of significant cultural and linguistic Russification, a new word for adding a lot of Russian flavor to everything. The early 20th century brought waves of change. Following the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia and the end of World War I, Belarus declared independence in 1919 as the Belarusian People's Republic. However, this Independence Day party didn't last long, as the country was soon absorbed by Soviet Russia. During World War II, Belarus suffered immense destruction and loss. It was one of the most devastated regions, with a third of its population perished and more than half of its economic resources obliterated. After the war, Belarus became one of the founding members of the United Nations and the USSR. Keeping busy, aren't we, Belarus? Belarus underwent extensive industrialization and urbanization. Cutting to the dramatic breakup of the Soviet boy band in 1991, the Republic of Belarus was born. In the years that followed, the country experienced economic hardships, political controversies, and ongoing struggles to figure out what kind of governance they wanted: democratic, autocratic, or just plain chaotic. Despite the trials, Belarus has shown resilience. The country has managed to maintain a strong industrial base and has made strides in the technology sector. It has also preserved its unique Belarusian culture, with the Belarusian language, folk music, and dance playing significant roles in society. Despite its turbulent history, Belarus has managed to preserve its unique culture and traditions. The past may have shaped Belarus, but it's the spirit of the people that continues to define its future. Imagine waking up to pristine lakes, vast forests, and historic architecture. That's a regular day in Belarus. Just throw in a hearty breakfast and you're set. Speaking of hearty breakfasts, diving into the daily life in Belarus, one cannot overlook the importance of food. Belarusian cuisine is a hearty affair influenced by the country's rich farming traditions. Whether it's the comforting draniki, potato pancakes often served with sour cream, or the traditional koldani, dumplings filled with meat or mushrooms, you're sure to find a dish that warms the soul and possibly challenges your belt. And let's not forget kvass, a fermented beverage made from rye bread, a staple quencher on a hot summer day, and the closest thing you'll get to a medieval soda. Language is also a vital part of Belarusian life. While Belarusian and Russian are both official languages, you'll find that Russian is more commonly spoken in urban areas. Belarusian, however, is experiencing a resurgence, particularly among the younger generation who are keen to preserve their linguistic heritage. Because if you don't speak Belarusian, did you even Belarus? The culture of Belarus is deeply rooted in its history and traditions. It's a place where the old meets the new, and where folk customs are still cherished. You'll find this fusion in their music, literature, and arts. The Belarusians celebrate numerous holidays throughout the year, with Maslenitsa, a week-long festival marking the end of winter, and Kupala Night, a midsummer festivity, being among the most vibrant. Belarusians are known for their hospitality and respect for traditions. Family is the cornerstone of society here, with many generations often living under one roof. It's not uncommon to see locals spending their free time at dachas, countryside houses, where they garden, fish, and barbecue during the warmer months. Belarus is also a nation of sport lovers, with ice hockey and football being favorites. But it's not all about competition. Belarusians also love their tranquil walks in the park, bike rides along the river, or weekend trips to the forest to forage for mushrooms, a beloved national pastime that doubles as a chance to bond and possibly get lost in the woods. Now that we've seen what daily life in Belarus looks like, let's talk about the cost of living. Living in Belarus can be quite affordable compared to Western European countries. If you've got your sights set on this Eastern European gem, your wallet will be in for a pleasant surprise. Starting with the basics, food. You can pick up a loaf of bread for less than €0.50, and a litre of milk will cost you around 50 cents. Eating out is also quite reasonable. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant will set you back around $5, while a 3-course dinner at a mid-range restaurant for 2 people averages around 25 Cs. What about transportation? Public transport in Belarus is incredibly affordable. A one-way ticket on local transport will set you back just 25 cents, so basically nothing. If you prefer driving, petrol costs around 75 cents per litre. When it comes to housing, whether you're planning to rent or buy, prices are significantly lower than in many other European countries. On average, monthly rent for a 1-bedroom apartment in the city centre is around $300. If you prefer more space and don't mind a commute, a 3-bedroom apartment outside the city centre costs about the same. Utilities are usually around $50 a month, including heating, cooling, water and garbage, because who doesn't want their garbage taken away for a reasonable price? Internet, another essential in today's world, averages around $10 a month for unlimited data. And what about entertainment? A cinema ticket will cost you around $4, and a monthly gym membership is about $20. So whether you're planning to work, study, or retire in Belarus, your living expenses will be quite manageable. This affordability doesn't mean you have to compromise on quality of life. In fact, you can enjoy a comfortable lifestyle and still have money left over for adventures. We encourage you to visit Belarus and experience its unique culture and history firsthand. If you've learned something about Belarus and want to be notified of future videos, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more content like this. As always, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video. Until then, safe travels and keep exploring.